Hermanos de Telehit, nos encontramos en un momento de lujo, una banda que tiene una gran cantidad de seguidores en la República Mexicana y en todo el continente. Está promocionando su más reciente material discográfico, This Is War. Tenemos la oportunidad de platicar con 30 Seconds to Mars. First of all, Jared, Shannon, Thomas, it's an honor to talk with you. Thank you very much for attending.
Thanks for having us.
We're happy to be here.
Cool. Now, the first question, congratulations because of the album, an amazing album. What could be the biggest challenge in order to do this album?
The biggest challenge really was probably the creative. I mean, we had some pretty big battles fighting our record company and all that, but really making the best record that we could was the biggest challenge.
Cool. And what could be the biggest lesson that this album has given to you?
Well, I think that the biggest lesson that we learned and that we've learned in the past, or I guess we could say that we've reaffirmed, is to always, always, always push past the point where you think you're done, to push just a little bit further.
It's
because that's where you find the real solutions, you know.
So it's important to leave a comfort zone and trying to experiment with new sounds.
Somebody during the making of the record said something really smart, and they said that the most amazing things happen when you come from a state of unbalance. And I think that that's probably the most accurate way to describe it. Because when you're a little bit uncomfortable, that's when you really put out the good stuff, you know.
Cool. Now, Shannon, we know the single Kings and Queens, great song. Can you tell us a little bit the experience doing this song and the experience about the video, that it's a great idea?
What's great about Kings and Queens is we have all these fans singing on it and chanting and these gang choruses. And when we play it live, it's our last song of the set. So we have the opportunity to have the fans come up, our family come up and sing it with us. So it's like this big celebration of sorts, and it's very exciting.
Cool.
The energy just goes from here to there.
Cool. Yeah. Now, talking about the lyrics, how easy did you come with the lyrics this time?
Well, I decided to write the lyrics. Oh, Jared. Oh.
It was different. I mean, there was quite a bit to pull from. There was a lot of inspiration. There were a lot of things happening. It was a full-time experience-wise, creative-wise, and we hadn't made a record in quite some time, so there was a lot that we wanted to say, that I wanted to say as a lyricist. And you know, this idea of conflict and how it affects our lives and how you grow and change from it was pretty prevalent throughout the record, and it was a fertile time for lyrics and creativity.
Now, talking about this great idea, Faces of Mars, can you explain us a little bit about it?
Sure. Tomo?
Yeah, Faces of Mars is an idea that Jared came up with while we were making the record. It was kind of a natural progression from the Summit, which is the event that we held where we invited people from all over the world to come and sing and help record parts of the record. And it was really just a way to include people and to say thank you to the audience and to just celebrate the release of our album with putting the faces of the people that matter the most on the cover of it. The first 2,000 people that submitted were the ones that got to be on the covers. It was a really cool thing.
Awesome. Now, talking also about these loyal and great fans that you have called the Escalon, what could it be the most important thing that you learned from them?
Well, we learn a lot. We learn about the power of belief. We learn about community. We learn about how our music affects people. And those are important things to be reminded of and to have as part of our lives as musicians, as artists.
Awesome. Now, talking, you know, the social network, how big they are. I announced yesterday that I'm going to interview you on Twitter, and a lot of your fans started sending me questions, and two caught my attention that I'm going to ask you. The first one, the reason because you put a lot of kind of secret messages, not just in the lyrics, but in the visuals of the band. How did you came with that idea?
I think it stems from wanting to do something special and being in love with the details. There are only a certain percentage of the people that listen to your music or watch your videos or come to the shows that notice the small things, but I'm that type of person, so I always pay attention to that, and it's a message from me and from us to them.
And now the other question, and I don't know why, but a lot of people send me that question. Can you explain a little bit what you want to express with the song "Stranger in a Strange Land"?
Stranger in a Strange Land is really a delve into the deep, dark recesses of a psychopath. It's really just an experiment in getting in touch with the left side of my brain, and that was a fun song for me because it was pure experimentation, and from the ground up it was about discovery. I can't remember if where the birth of that song happened. I've forgotten now. Do you remember, like, where the first...
I remember the first time I heard you sing the verse, and it was really slow and mellow, and we were playing it like live in the room a lot. And then I came back to the studio one day, and you and Brian had worked on it for 2 long days, and it was just this whole new thing.
It was on the piano first?
You definitely, I think, started on the piano. And slow and mellow and very soft.
Awesome. It's
That's what
great.
I remember.
Now you remember.
No. There's a lot of songs.
Yeah, there is a lot of songs, I know. Now, I have another question. Hurricane, also a great song. You have the opportunity to have a collaboration with Kanye West that we really like, Kanye West. How about the experience of working with him?
It was easy, fun, exciting. I think he did a really good job on the song, and we were happy to work with him. It's really great.
Now, one cover that you did that I really like was Hunter Bjork song. Shannon, what could be the most important thing that you admire such a great artist that's Bjork?
That's just it. She's such a great artist, and she takes. She's very unique. You know, she's very unique in her delivery of the song and her process of of the whole creative process. She takes risk. She plays in places that, you know, a lot of people wouldn't be playing at, and she's just very admirable. She's there's so much to say, man. She's just incredible.
No?
Okay.
That was good, bud.
That
was good.
The last question. I really believe that right now you're in a really important spot in music, and you earn it with good songs. But I guess that at the really beginning of the band, a lot of people start saying, "Oh yeah, 30 Seconds is Jared Leto rock band." But right now, we know that you're a great actor, but 30 Seconds to Mars is another kind of monster right now. How hard it was to earn this?
Well, from the very beginning, we wanted to let the music speak for itself. I think even if we weren't in the situation that we were in, we'd want the music to speak for itself. We want the art to be shown as it is art. And so with that in mind, we did things to support that idea. And yeah, and like you said, it turned into something else. I mean, it turned into this big this big art project, as Jared likes to call it. And yeah, very exciting.
And I believe that gives you a lot of different satisfaction that probably the movie world don't give it to you.
It's just different. Yeah, there's something really personal about making music, sharing it with people around the world. It's a very... I guess it depends how much you love the process. So there's a lot I like about it.
Well, thank you very much. It's
Thanks,
a really
man.
honor to talk with you. Congratulations, because of This Is War, an amazing album.
Thank you very much.
Y ya lo vieron, hermanos grandes, entre los grandes. Yo sé que tiene una gran cantidad de seguidores en Latinoamérica. 30 Seconds to Mars. Consigan This Is War. Ya
Adiós.
nos vamos, carnales. Esto fue Soundcheck. Chao.
Adiós.